Hey guys, I just wanted to have a little rant because obviously I said in my last video that I'm currently at uni, and I just wanted to talk about grading, and I don't feel that the grading system at university is fair at all. Maybe I'm biased, but I just think I put in so much work and I put in a lot of time and effort. I haven't even gone drinking this year much compared to other people, and I've put in all my extra time has just been doing work and trying to get a better grade than I did last year, because last year I just partied all the time and I got bad grades. And although first year doesn't count towards your final grade, I was disheartened when I got the bad grades, so I thought that I'd try hard this year, and I'm still getting the same grades. What? Like, at GCSEs I got A's, B's and C's, which I was over the moon with. Like, I can't tell you how happy I was when I got them grades. I'm not really sure what happened there. I just looked over my 11-minute footage and something happened halfway through and my voice cut off and sounded like a robot. I might upload some of that at the end, so if you stay you can listen to that. Yeah, so at college I got really bad grades and I was getting bullied, and I was going through a hard time and stuff. Yeah, and then a week or two before my exams my grandma died, so I was dealing with that and stuff, and it was a really hard time for me to deal with. But I'm not gonna blame my results on things that have happened or things that are bad, because I honestly didn't study as much as I can, and I didn't put as much time and effort in as I could have, and I didn't revise and take my exams seriously as much as I could have. But it is partly to blame, is my issues, and it's hard. Obviously it's hard for me to talk about, and I'm not going to go into detail. And then I failed college. I got very, very bad grades, and I didn't even get enough UCAS points to get into uni. But luckily my portfolio was good enough to get into uni, and I think that's what saved me. I think that's part of the reason that I am at uni now, is because my portfolio was good enough. Anyway, I then didn't do as well in my first year, so I took my time this year to really just focus, and I didn't go out drinking as much, and I didn't party as much, I didn't hang out with my friends as much as I did in the first year, because the first year was just for partying and I got drunk all the time. Obviously I was still going through some stuff from college, and being alone, because it was the first time I'd ever moved out, and the first time that I'd had independent freedom. And so obviously I took that time to just go out and drink and party and just not study. Yeah, and I thought, I got really bad grades, I'm really disheartened about this. I might, I'm gonna have to book up my ideas. So like I said, I didn't party as much, and I studied a lot more, and I put so much time and effort into my work, and I got the same grades as I got in the first year. I really just don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm just not cut out for education, or maybe maybe I'm not cut out for education, or maybe I just should pursue something else. But art is something that I've always wanted to do ever since I was a child. Like, I'd I remember, like, they always used to, like, take the mick out of me because um, this one time I was so bored that I had nothing to do, so me being the creative person that I am, I made armour out of cardboard, and my family to this day still take the mick out of me. But you know, I think it's just because of my creative, you know, mind that I would do something like that. And you know, I'm so passionate about art, and I just can't think of anything else that I would do. And I know I could drop out of uni and still make it in the art world, but I think I want to be a teacher or an art therapist because, you know, I want to do something for other people. As the person that I am, I've always just, you know, looked out for other people or seen the best in everyone. And, you know, I just, what if I could become a teacher, what am I going to tell my students? Oh, don't worry, you can just try as hard as you can, but it won't matter at the end because, you know, you're not good enough. That's not art. Art is about creative freedom, creative spirit, and, you know, they should encourage everyone to, you know, just try as hard as they can, because although some people are not creative, like, some people are more academic, and when I tell people now that I'm doing fine art as a subject, they look at me like I just killed someone, and it just, you know, it makes me feel disheartened because of how passionate I am about the subject. And everywhere you look, there's just art everywhere, and there's posters and, you know, buildings and fashion and TV, like movies. They're creative, they're art, and animation and things like that is all part of the art world. And to be looked at like you just killed someone, you know, because I'm not academic, because I'm not smart. I am smart though, I am, and I know a lot of things about. I am smart. I know a lot of things about you know, stuff that okay is not science, okay is not maths, but just because I don't take them as like a career, I don't want to pursue that as a career, doesn't mean that I'm not interested in that. And I've always been such a colourful person, and I don't understand why my grades don't reflect on how much passion I have or how much I put into my work. And I just honestly just feel so disheartened. And like, I was talking to some of my other friends, and they don't understand why I'm so disheartened, but I don't think they want this as much as I have. I don't think, you know, my family has not ever, you know, done the uni thing, and they don't do the education thing. A lot of my family have dropped out at a very young age of education, and I think that I'm one of the only ones that have stuck with education, or, you know, stuck with something they're very passionate in. And, you know, to be then told, you know, you're not as good as you want to be, or you're not as good as how much you've put into it. I think that my friends have gone through that because their families are all academic or creative or, you know, whatever. And I don't think there's as much pressure on other people as there is on me because of the kind of person that I am. And I've always just, you know, I feel like I'm not just doing it for me, but I'm doing it for my family as well. But I'm not, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the best at what I do, because I'm not. I'm really not the best at what I do, but I'm so passionate, and I just try and I try and I try and again. And I just sometimes feel like I'm doing it for nothing, because, you know, I'm just, Yeah, I don't really have much more to say because I'm just really gutted about it, honestly. But let me know down below what your guys' experiences of education, or you know, if you've dropped out of uni or if you dropped out of education. I'm not saying that, you know, you're the world's worst people or you're bad people at all. You just make different choices, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. But I just want to know what your experience is with that, and if you just, you know, did nothing with your life, that's fine too. But let me know your thoughts and feelings on the matter. And yeah, take care, and I hope to see you guys again soon. So if someone dropped out of uni or didn't go to uni, or, you know, and all I wanted to be an art teacher or an art therapist, which I need the education for,